Would you swipe right if you suspected your match used AI to write their bio or to chat with you? New data from dating app Hily shows Gen Z and Millennials use AI, but many say they're less attracted to matches who rely on it. This is peak modern dating insanity, and we need to talk about it. Some of us are already comfortable talking to bots online because many dating profiles are fake anyway. Does it matter if the person on the other side of the screen is real or not? Let's pick apart this issue. Hi, this is Michelle Troutman from myjourneytolove.com, where you don't need to fit in, just show up as you are. That's the key to me, authenticity in dating, which is what this channel is about. I haven't used AI for dating because I'm old school. I prefer meeting people where you can't fake your personality with a chatbot. But I've definitely gotten messages that were suspiciously perfect. You know the ones, thoughtfully crafted, hitting the right emotional tones. My first thought, either this guy's a poet or his ghostwriter is a bot. The dating app Hily recently released a study showing Gen Z and Millennials use AI to write profiles and messages, but then they're less attracted to matches who use the same thing. Let me get this straight. You'll use a robot to help you get a date, but you won't date someone who used a robot to talk to you. That's like using a dating coach, then getting mad your match had one too. Hily describes itself as a dating app designed to connect singles with new people while supporting them while remaining authentic. Short for Hey, I Like You, it invites users to have fun and not look for a perfect match. So it's more for the casual daters. And if you're middle-aged like me, you might not be as likely to embrace AI in dating. But some of us, as in the Hily study, can be more likely to use it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? If you're a younger person like those in the study, what other people think of you can be important. I was more concerned about what other people thought of me when I was younger. In Hily's Truth Report, we're assuming the respondents were telling the truth. Half the online respondents were Gen Z, age 18 to 29, and half were millennials, 30 to 44. Nearly 60% were women, and 42% were men. According to the results, women and Gen Z have used AI in online dating mainly to create a bio based on information they provide. Men and millennials have used it to provide suggestions for conversations. Though it wasn't mentioned in the survey, people also use AI to craft breakup texts. I don't have a problem with using AI to create a bio, but you should edit it to reflect how you'd actually write. Most AI in default mode tends to use cliches, generic wording, and big words that don't impress people. I also think it's okay to use AI to suggest things to discuss during a date. It's good to be prepared. But I draw the line at using it to say things during a live chat, as that blurs the line between human and robot. At that point, wouldn't your potential date be better off communicating with a chatbot? That's essentially what you're doing. The report found 57% of young women and 47% of young men think AI could replace real romantic partnerships. Attitudes differ by generation. One stat in the report showed 32% of Gen Z versus 70% of millennials felt that way. The link's in the video description. At least AI won't leave the toilet seat up, but it also won't bring you soup when you're sick or remember your birthday without a reminder. I'm also against relying on AI as a romantic partner. It's just not for me. But if you feel the need for support from someone, or in this case something, AI can fill that gap if you let it. And frankly, if you're lonely. I just don't see how you can love something that's not real and doesn't have feelings, and can't even hug or kiss you. But whether you've dated AI is the question you might have to answer. Do you even consider that a real relationship? I wouldn't. Would that matter to me if I met the perfect guy? It depends on the situation. Where do you draw the line with authenticity in dating? What about using AI to create your pictures, versions of you without blemishes or wrinkles? Here are 3 signs a profile might be AI written. 1. Overly formal phrasing or canned metaphors. 2. Suspiciously perfect conversation starters that don't match the prior chat. 3. The tone in the bio and in their messages is inconsistent. For example, I'm a double Aries fireball looking for a shooting star versus I like to play pickleball. Have you played it before? Here's what bothers me about this trend. If we can't be authentic when looking for love, when can we be? And if you're falling for an AI written profile, are you actually attracted to that person or just to better marketing? AI just makes the fiction more convincing. I see a lot of aspects of online dating as potentially toxic because you don't know if you're dealing with a real person. Even if you talk to someone, they might not be who they say they are. And a lot of older people are targets for romance scammers who pretend to be someone they're not. We're already dealing with fake profiles, catfishing, and people who use photos from 2015. Now we're adding robots to the mix. Dating apps are basically becoming elaborate choose-your-own-adventure novels where none of the characters are real. That's why I prefer real-life interactions. The less technology we hide behind, the better. To me, it's more natural, honest, and yes, real. I want to know where you draw the line. AI written bio, AI conversation starters, AI generated photos, or are you like me, preferring the beautiful disaster of genuine interactions? Drop your AI dating boundary in the comments, and let's see how many of us are still struggling for authentic connection in this robot apocalypse. And for more insights about authentic dating without the AI, visit myjourneytolove.com and take my short quiz there to find out if you're dating in disguise.